From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Happy Monday, everybody. It is student meteorologist Castora here with your CNET forecast. And we have some lingering flurries across the state, remnants of what we experienced earlier this morning that did drop a nice amount of snow that is already sadly melting across our state this morning. And that is the system that brought with it that snow overnight into the earlier hours of the morning. Mostly rain in our eastern counties, but it did just give a nice little glimpse of winter this morning, and we're going to get another glimpse of winter on Wednesday when we actually do get some pretty significant snowfall, and I'll talk about that more coming up. Right now, however, the snow is melting because we are above freezing here in Center County looking over Beaver Stadium right now. But it is windy, so it does feel cold outside. 17 miles per hour wind right now, but it feels like only 23 degrees, and that is the case for most of the Commonwealth right now. The temperature is reading above freezing or a little bit below, except out towards Philly. They are dealing with temperatures in the 40s. But that wind chill is making it feel a lot cooler than it is, and that's due to these gusty winds right now. You can see pockets of stronger winds, especially out towards the Johnstown area. They're sitting with 21-mile-per-hour winds, and that's why they feel much cooler than some areas in the state. You can see they feel like 13 degrees, and then everyone feels like below freezing, even though the thermometer might not read that it's below freezing in some places. And then I mentioned that there's going to be some snow later on in the week. This is the system that I'm talking about. It's going to move through starting in the overnight hours into Wednesday, and it could bring with it some hefty totals. This is Tuesday at 1 p.m. Nothing but a few scattered flurries across the state, but the cloud cover builds in, and then here comes the snow from our southwest. You can see it will be heavier at times, some of the darker blue, but it's continued cycling through our state. The problem with the storm, is we're not going to know when it's going to switch over into a wintry mix or rain, which could greatly affect our totals, making us boom or bust with this system. So you can see that pink starting to pepper in there, and then it continues to cycle through. There is some rain, that green is rain, before it ends with snow again on the back end. This is Thursday morning at 5 a.m. So this system could bring us some nice snow totals. Currently, this model is telling that we're going to get around 6 inches. I wouldn't be dead set on that number. It could be more, but it also could be less if it mixes earlier on into this snow. And you can see out the ridges are going to be getting the majority of the snow, but out towards Philly, they are getting about nothing with this system, maybe some flurries, so they aren't really feeling like winter, but the rest of the state should get some nice snowfall with this system. Today, however, 35 degrees was your high temperature. Some snow showers that tapered off, but very windy is the story for today, and that continues into overnight. There's not going to be some snow overnight, but it's going to be mostly cloudy and breezy again with a low of 30 degrees. Tomorrow will rebound very similar today, 36 degrees, but no snow tomorrow. I can't rule out a stray flurry, but it's not going to be anything like we experienced today because the main system is going to be on Wednesday with those totals that I was talking about earlier. You can see some plowable snow on Wednesday. Temperatures start to get a little bit cooler as we move through the week. Friday being the coldest day with a high of 31, but we're finally starting to feel like winter here in Pennsylvania.